Welcome to the Repmo Basketball pregame show, sponsored by Absolute Roofing. The Lady Tigers in Branson tonight, getting set to step back into conference play after a week or a couple of weeks outside of conference. They started off with 2 wins in the COC, hosting Neosho, then knocking off a very good and state-ranked Carl Junction team. Then they stepped out of the conference and struggled after a win over COC rival Nixa. They struggled against West Plains, lost, beat Parkview, but didn't play especially well in the next game after that, and then didn't play especially well at Stratford. So they are looking to get well after a little bit of a midseason slump. Still, though, they come into the game 11-6 and favored against Branson Lady Pirates team, coached by Kip Boo, that has struggled this year. And Republic will try to take advantage of that and get well tonight here at Branson. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more of a Repmo Basketball pregame show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time!
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995. Not only can Hines Street...
Welcome back to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show. The Lady Tigers and Branson just about set to get going, and we'll have starting lineups here in a second introduced. I'll give them to you right now before the introductions for Branson. A 5'6" junior, Chloe Grimm, is at one guard, and Ellie Haney, a 5'4" sophomore, at another. Rachel Riveros, a 5'4" junior guard, also in the starting lineup for Kip Boo, along with forward Shelby Heil, a 5'10" junior, and 6'3" sophomore Harley Hodges at center. We're going to have the national anthem, and we'll let you listen in on that.
Tonight, singing the national anthem for us will be junior basketball player Rachel Riveros.
Stripes and bright stars through
Thank you again, junior basketball player Rachel.
Great rendition of the national anthem by Rachel Riveros, a 5'4" junior guard who will now sit down and be introduced as part of the starting lineup for Branson. I gave you Branson starters, and here are Republic's. Caitlin Ragsdale, a 5'4" senior, is at one guard.
And now the
Ashlyn Leonard is a post at a 5'10" junior. Jazzy Kirby, number 15, a 5'6" senior.
Caitlin Ragsdale.
Savannah Powell Goodman, a 5'6" senior. And Cayman Beckemeyer, a 5'9" sophomore. We'll let you listen into the rest.
A senior 5'6" guard, number 15, Jazzy Kirby. A senior 5'6" guard, number 22, Savannah Powell Goodman. And a sophomore 5'9" guard, number 24, Cayman Beckemeyer. The Lady Tigers are coached by Chris Flood, Tori Mooneyham, and Blaine Collin.
Savannah Powell Goodman has been especially good over the last couple of weeks. She's really picked up her scoring output and was a bright spot in a couple of games where the Lady Tigers struggled.
A junior 5'10" forward, number
And
5, Shelby Heil. A sophomore
Powell Goodman averaging
guard, number 13,
right around 8 points, up to about 9 points a game now.
junior 5'4" guard, wearing number 20, Rachel Rivera. A sophomore 6'3" center, number 55, Harley Hodges. The Lady Tigers
And of course, Cayman Beckemeyer, the leading scorer for these Lady Tigers. A sophomore, averaging about 22 points a game. The rest of the starting lineup: Caitlin Ragsdale is in there. Ashlyn Leonard. And Jazzy Kirby. And the Lady Tigers will tip it off here in a second. A bigger lineup for Branson, but they have struggled. The Misha website has them at 3-14. That's not always the most accurate. Sometimes they're missing tournament games that don't get entered. But they have struggled in the early going, but they control the tip. And Ellie Haney brought it up court. Now it's Rachel Riveros, number 20, who sang the national anthem. And she's got it on the Pirates logo, drives up the right side of the lane, and then threw it to Harley Hodges, who lost it out of bounds. It will stay with Branson. We are up high in the corner here on one end of the court. So we've got a good view of this end, not so good at the other end. And off the inbound play, Chloe Grimm puts it up and in. And Branson is on top, 2-0. Down in low to Ashlyn Leonard, who turns around and has the shot swatted by Harley Hodges. And Branson has it back. But a takeaway by the Lady Tigers. Jazzy Kirby gets it to Ragsdale. And quickly up into the front end. Baseline drive by Beckemeyer is good on the shot. It rattled in and went down.
Shot good by number 24, Cayman Beckemeyer.
And after Branson scored first, another steal and a chance for the Lady Tigers to take the lead. Powell Goodman's been good from the outside lately, and she hits another one. Three-pointer by Savannah Powell Goodman. And that's 5 in a row by Republic. And the pass is knocked away by Savannah Powell Goodman. Powell Goodman's not only been scoring more, but she's been good all year on defense. Leads the team in steals in addition to everything else. And up court, Powell Goodman tried to knock the ball away. They get it to Hodges, and then she shovels it back to Riveros. Riveros working on Powell Goodman, almost dragged the pivot foot, didn't. She throws it to Heil, and then to Ellie Haney. Haney pulls up just inside the top of the arc, and it bounds high in the air and drops through. Ellie Haney, the 5'4" sophomore guard, has her first points, and it's 5-4. Republic on top by 1. Ragsdale guarded by Haney, and then to Beckemeyer. She takes it into the lane. A little floating jumper is no good, but she's fouled while she was in the air.
Foul call on number 5, Shelby
Heil commits her first foul. First free throw for Beckemeyer is good. Nothing but net for Caitlin Beckemeyer. She has 3 points. And now she's got 4. And maybe got away with a double dribble there, I think, but the ball is knocked away, and it is touched last by Branson. So it goes back to Republic. Jazzy Kirby throws it on the wing to Ragsdale. Ragsdale penetrates briefly and then pulls it back out. Now to Kirby and then to Leonard. Left-handed jumper from 18 is good. Ashlyn Leonard with a good look, squared up and hit it. And it's 9-4 and a foul in the backcourt on, I think, Savannah Powell-Goodman. So Savannah Powell-Goodman reaches in, commits the foul.
Team foul number 1 on the Lady Tigers.
Branson having trouble getting it in. They finally do get it in to Harley Hodges. She's double teamed and throws it off to Haney. Free throw line jumper, bounces a couple of times on the rim. This time it falls off. And a quick outlet pass from Powell-Goodman to Kirby. Fake pass and takes it all the way in and lays it off the glass. Nice look by Jazzy Kirby. – 11-4 Republic. And in the lane, we've got a tie-up. And a held ball. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. Watch Savannah Powell-Goodman.
Entering the game for Republic will be number 25.
Nope, that wasn't Powell-Goodman who tied it up. I think that was Kirby. Finley is in there now, Rylan Finley. And a foul down at the other end. So Rylan Finley, the freshman, checks in for the first time with 4:44 left in the first quarter and an 11-4 lead for the Lady Tigers. The foul is on Ellie Haney. That's one on her. Second foul on Branson. And Powell-Goodman goes to the line and makes the first free throw. Second one bounced out. Almost a rebound for Beckemeyer, but Branson's Chloe Grimm comes away with it. Takes it all the way and puts it up off the glass to the end.
Number 1, Chloe Grimm.
And the lead's down to 5, 11-6. Ragsdale couldn't quite get a handle on the ball, so she drives in. The ball is partially blocked, out of bounds. Touched last by Republic. And they will, let's see if they press. They are planning to full court press again, leading 12-6. Out of bounds, but it'll stay with Branson. With 4:18 left in the first quarter. They lob it all the way in, too far. Ellie Haney was trying to throw it to Chloe Grimm and threw it over her head all the way out of bounds on the far side of the court, or the near side where we're sitting. And it's a turnover back to Republican. Jazzy Kirby brings it up court. Powell-Goodman on the wing throws it to Ragsdale. She looks down inside to Finley, who's cut off and gets called for traveling. Just took an extra step there. Well, I don't know if she did or not, really. And now Branson brings it up court. That Better Look at the Action was sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. A steal and a missed shot by Powell-Goodman, but a putback no good, and then another putback up and in by Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer has 6. Hodges commits the foul. And Republican 8-point lead in the ball. Finley swings it to Powell Goodman for another open three. That one is off the back of the rim, and Beckemeyer with another offensive board, scoops it up and just misses the shot. Good look by Powell Goodman there. And then the long rebound came out to Beckemeyer and got her foul on the way up. Beckemeyer's first free throw was good. And missed the second. And the ball taken away by Powell Goodman. Turns around and throws it to Beckemeyer, who steps up and bangs in a jumper. So Beckemeyer ended up missing the free throw and getting 2 points out of it. And then we've got a turnover on an offensive foul by Branson. So there's the shot by Beckemeyer. And then she pushed off. And now a quick shot by Finley is good. Finley wide open, hit the 15-footer. Her first 2 points, and Republic is up 19-6. And a timeout called by Kip Boo. Things getting out of control in a hurry, and he wants to slow things down with 2:50 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back in Branson, where the Lady Tigers are on top 19-6, trying to improve on an 11-6 record. They've lost 2 of the last 3. And that last game against Stratford was the first game they had lost to a non-ranked team all year. And Stratford was actually getting votes in the Class 3 poll, so it's not like they're nobody, but they weren't quite in the top 10. They were like top 12 or 13. And then a walk, I think, official gave Chris Flood called it before the official. The official made him wait tantalizingly before he officially made the call. But yeah, the Stratford loss, the first time a team that was not in the top 10 had beaten Republic all year. And in fact, it was the first time a team that was not in the top 5 had beaten Republic all year. And a double dribble called on Cayman Beckemeyer. Watch it again. Takes it here. I guess she put that second hand on it and gets whistled. So Branson gets it back. They get it across the timeline. Ellie Haney, far side, guarded by Reagan Holmes, who's checked in there now. And the ball slips out of the hands of Riveras, and a foul committed. So Reagan Holmes checks into the game for the first time tonight, averaging about 4 points a game. And we're getting down near the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. 19 points in the first quarter for Republic. Step back three-pointer by Finley is a little bit short. Another offensive board by Cayman Beckemeyer. That's at least 3 offensive rebounds for Beckemeyer, and she may have walked before she got the shot off. Beckemeyer just out-jumped everybody, grabbed the ball out of the air, but then she took an extra step as she was trying to come set and get squared up for the shot. Quickly up court, and the shot is no good by Briley Eford. Beckemeyer takes it all the way up the lane, has the ball stripped away, gets it back, bounces it to Holmes, up top of the key to Jazzy Kirby. The 3 is good. Kirby splashes it in and has 5 points. And that was a good sequence for the Lady Tigers. Foul called against Ryland Finley.
Second team foul for Republic.
First foul on Ryland Finley and the second team foul on Republic with 1:21 left here in the quarter. They lob it into the backcourt. That's Shelby Heil who brings it into the front court. Almost had it tipped away by Reagan Holmes. Instead throws it to Haney. And now a three-pointer by Grimm is off the front of the rim. Holmes with the weak side rebound. Throws it to Ragsdale. Brings it up across half court. And she will stop and slow it down. Kirby right through the middle of the defense. Threw it to Finley. And the bounce pass was a little too low and almost went through Finley's legs.
Checking in for Republic will be number 21, Miha Nambaro. And into the game for Branson will be number 25, Reagan Culver. And re-entering number 55, Harley Hodges.
Cross-court pass is knocked away by Reagan Holmes. Couldn't quite catch up to it to go the other way on a fast break. Great start for the Lady Tigers, up 22-6. And a walk. Rachel Riveros got tangled up and took an extra step or two and ends up turning it over. And so Jazzy Kirby will throw it in, and it'll be one shot coming up for the Lady Tigers if they can hold on to it long enough. Branson runs kind of a matchup zone sort of a defense, and it's hard to handle at times. Lady Tigers have not had much trouble against this Branson team this year, at least so far. And Miha Nambara has checked in. Put back by Finley is no good, and a rebound by Harley Hodges. Long shot is away. No good, and at the end of one, it's 22-6. Republic with a commanding lead. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Second quarter underway. Lady Tigers get the ball first, leading 22-6. And a blocking foul called against Branson.
Foul called on number 5.
Shelby Heil
That'll be the 17th foul.
commits the foul. That's the foul. That's 2 on her, and it sends Cayman Beckemeyer to the line to shoot 1-1 already in the bonus. That's the 7th team foul. And the first free throw is good for Cayman Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer had 9 points in the first quarter, 5 for Jazzy Kirby, 4 for Savannah Powell-Goodman, and 2 each for Ryland Finley and Ashlyn Leonard. And Beckemeyer hits both of her free throws, 24-6. And a takeaway. Ashlyn Leonard ends up with the ball, and Beckemeyer will take it back the other direction. And she gets called for the push-off. Stuck the arm out, and you could see it coming. Watch it again. Watch the left arm. Just kind of pushed off a little. And Branson gets it back. And that's the first foul on Cayman Beckemeyer. And the third team foul on Republic. Pal Goodman guarding Riveros. Ball is on the ground. Pal Goodman almost got it away. It's tied up, and it'll stay with Branson. Off the inbound play, Chloe Grimm takes a shot, missed everything. Rebound to Reagan Holmes, gets it to Beckemeyer to bring it up court. Beckemeyer stops, and they charge. So 2 offensive fouls against Beckemeyer in quick succession. And let's watch this one again. You can see she was in danger of committing it as she went in. And I don't know, I think that might have been a little bit acting. It looks like, to me, Beckemeyer pulled up and stopped herself from any forward momentum. But she gets whistled for the foul. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Ragsdale almost knocked it away, then Kirby reached up and got a hand on it, tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with Branson with just over 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Only scoring in the first half for Branson, 4 points for Chloe Grimm and 2 for Ellie Haney. And the bounce pass is taken away by Reagan Holmes. Quick hands by Holmes. Kirby takes it to the baseline and then pulls it back out. Almost walked. Threw it to Ragsdale, then to Kirby. And bounces it across the lane to Holmes on the block. Nice look, nice finish. And Holmes scores her first points. And then a foul on Harley Hodges. She reached in and tried to grab it. And that brings up 1 and 1 for Jazzy Kirby. Kirby has 5. Shelby Heil checks in. Kirby's free throw is no good, but Ashlyn Leonard gets the rebound, and she bounced it, turned around and dribbled, and it got taken away from her. And that is the bane of a coach's existence, when the tallest player grabs the ball and puts it on the floor, and a little kid reaches in and grabs it away. That's what happened that time, and a timeout called by Kip Boo, I believe, a short one. We'll take a quick one as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Lady Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
6:40 left to go in the first half, and Branson has the ball. Chloe Grimm will throw it in against full court pressure by Republic. And the ball tipped away by Kirby. Just Ellie Haney wasn't careful enough with the dribble, and then it goes off the hands of Pal Goodman and out of bounds. And back to the Lady Pirates. Beckemeyer back in. Reagan Holmes has a seat. And Ragsdale knocked the ball away, and it goes to Beckemeyer, who throws it right to Riveros. Intercepted the pass intended for Kirby. Good idea by Beckemeyer, but she didn't see Riveros there. And it's getting a little sloppy. Kirby commits the foul. You get the sense that this is one of those games where Republic feels like they've got it under control and maybe is going to be sloppy all night. you would like to see him just come out and play sharp all night after the way they've played a couple of times, and a foul on Jazzy Kirby, I think. Kirby's the one who ended up on the ground.
Foul called on number 15 of the Jazzy Kirby.
Yep, I mean, there was contact, but the contact was all, probably could have been a no call. I mean, she definitely did initiate the contact, so not a bad call, just maybe could have been no whistle, but a steal by Ragsdale and a foul on the layup attempt. That was the second foul on Jazzy Kirby.
Foul called on number 13, Ellie Haney.
And now the foul at the other end on Ellie Haney. 9 fouls on Branson. And Caitlin Ragsdale goes to the line looking for her first points. A 20-point lead for Republic, 26-6. And the first free throw no good. Republic has struggled at the free throw line lately too. That's been part of the mid-season slump they've been going through.
Into the game for Branson will be number 23, Macy Rogers.
Macy Rogers checks in for Branson. The second free throw by Ragsdale is good. She's a good free throw shooter. She made 1 of 2 there. And the lead is 21, 27-6. So the defense has been fine. The offense has not been always as sharp as it maybe could have been, but over and back now by Branson. And another turnover. That one was, the defense was involved, but it was almost unforced, I would say. Branson just having a hard time handling the pressure from Republic's defense. Around a pick goes Kirby and walked. She looked like she started to pass it, then decided maybe she had the step to get to the basket and decided to keep it, and the official and everybody else in the gym thought, no, you do not have that extra step. And the whistle blew, and she got whistled for the turnover. Another tip by Ragsdale, and then right back to Ragsdale from Kirby. She shovels it to Powell Goodman, who puts it up and in.
Back in the game for Republic will be number 21, Miha Nambara, and number 25, Ryland Finley.
Nambara and Finley check back in. And a jump shot is no good off the backboard, but it bounds around and ends up back with Branson. Macy Rogers dumps it down low, then back to Rogers for 3. It is short, and Ragsdale with the board. Down to about 5 minutes left to go in the half. Powell Goodman in the corner, and the shot, or the pass rather, is tipped, and then Finley ends up with it. She takes a shot. It's no good. And a rebound to Ellie Haney. It goes out of bounds off of Haney. And back to Republic. Boy, Branson is really struggling to get anything going, to attack the defense in any way, whether it's the backcourt, the front court, or whatever. And Ragsdale tried to throw it between 2 defenders. Republic, meanwhile, is, to me, just looks like they're trying to do too much, or, you know, make that, like that pass. There really wasn't room for it. Ragsdale tried to make it, but not really enough room for it. Ragsdale off the inbound play, takes the 3. It's short, and over the back, a foul called against Branson. Beckemeyer had position, and I think it's going to be on Harley Hodges. Here's the shot by Ragsdale, and you can see blocking out was Beckemeyer. Heil commits the foul. And the first free throw is good by Cayman Beckemeyer. She has 12. Riley Hagston checks in for Branson. Second free throw bounds out, but Finley gets the rebound. Then she puts it on the floor, and it's knocked away and tied up. Held ball stays with Republic.
Back in the game for Republic will be number 15, Jazzy Kirby.
And Jazzy Kirby back in. Ragsdale sits down. 4:45 left in the second quarter. Branson still hasn't scored in the second quarter. Still 30-6. Inbound pass to Finley, who's open under the basket, and puts it in. 4 points now for Finley. Chloe Grimm passed it. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Touched last by Jazzy Kirby. It went off the back of Chloe Grimm, but it must have hit out of bounds on the floor there off of Kirby before it hit Grimm. And Grimm has a seat on the bench. Joanna Landsman. Oh, nope, that's Riveros who's going to throw it in. And gets it in to Ellie Haney. Haney guarded by Beckemeyer. Now on the wing to Briley Eford. And Riley Haxton tried to throw it up top, almost intercepted. Now they get it in the corner to Macy Rogers. Her three is no good. It's going to bound out of bounds over here on the near side. And Savannah Powell-Goodman will throw it in the corner with 4:09 left to go in the second. Finley drives in and floats it over the front iron. Another good move by Finley. And they throw it away. Tried to hit Haxton over in the corner, out of bounds. And Jazzy Kirby called for a walk again. She's taking hold of the ball before she takes off and needs to be in the air when she grabs the ball. Beckemeyer is going to check out. 5 on the floor, Mihan Ambara, Jazzy Kirby, Reagan Holmes, Ryland Finley, and Savannah Powell-Goodman. Shot is partially blocked, and Holmes came away with it. And now Powell-Goodman's going to get called for traveling. So sloppy on both sides, but it hasn't meant much in the way of the score, as Republic is already on top by 28 points with 2:56 left to go in the second quarter. And intercepted by Powell-Goodman. Up ahead to Ragsdale, but the pass was tipped and intercepted by Hagston. Somebody got a hand on that pass from Powell-Goodman as she tried to get it up ahead to Ragsdale. Haxton with a three-pointer, and she made it.
Good for number 3, Riley Haxton. Two-point basket, number 25, Ryland Finley.
Finley with a jumper at the other end to answer. That was the first field goal of the second quarter on that last possession by Branson, so it took them more than 5 minutes to score in the second quarter. And now another takeaway. And down at the other end, Ragsdale's shot no good. Another follow by Finley. Finley has 8 points, almost a steal by Holmes.
Foul call on number 25, Ryland Finley. Her second.
Finley commits her second personal foul.
Number 3, Riley Haxton.
First free throw is no good.
Re-entering the game will be number 12 for Republic, Ashley Leonard. Number 1 for Branson, Chloe Grimm.
One free throw is good of 2. And a 3 at the other end.
Number 5,
Caitlin Ragsdale She's got 4 points now. Driving layup is missed, and another rebound to Ashlyn Leonard this time. Mihan Ambara throws it to Pal Goodman. Pal Goodman on the wing to Ambara, open for three. No good. Rebound Leonard. Up and no good. Ball is tipped around and almost grabbed by Holmes. And she's going to get whistled for a foul. Good effort by Holmes. She had a hand on it. It got tipped out of her hand, and then she tried to grab on and got a piece of the arm.
Shooting a 1-1 for Branson will be number 3, Riley Haxton.
Haxton's free throw is no good. And Republic is going to hold it for one shot with about 40 seconds left. Leading 41-10. What a half for the Lady Tigers. Everybody's gotten in on the action scoring-wise. 12 points for Cayman Beckemeyer, 8 for Rylan Finley. And 7 different players scored so far in the first half. Down under 10 seconds left, and the ball taken away from Pal Goodman. And then she commits a foul against Haxton. So Republic held on to it for 30 seconds and then lost it right there at the very end. And Pal Goodman committed the foul.
Riley Haxton re-entered the game will be number 25, Reagan Culver for the Pirates.
Haxton's free throw, no good. Long shot is away and just short. That almost went in. But the Lady Tigers will go to the locker room feeling very comfortable. They are up 41-10 at half. We'll take a break and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Back in Branson for our Gold Medal Gym halftime show, and Republic is in control, leading Branson 41-10. Lady Tigers outscored Branson 22-6 in the first quarter. They outscored them 19-4 in the second quarter to take that 41-10 lead. Chloe Grimm and Riley Haxton each had 4 points for Branson. Ellie Haney had 2, and that was the extent of the Branson scoring. The Lady Pirates went 5 minutes and 21 seconds into the second quarter before they got their first bucket of the second quarter. And in the meantime, Republic had gone from a 22-6 lead to a 34-6 lead. So a 12-0 run. 12-0 run for Republic to start the second quarter to really take control, and they lead it 41-10. Pretty balanced scoring for Republic. They were led by Cayman Beckemeyer with 12, 9 of those in the first quarter before she spent some time on the bench with foul trouble. 10 points for Ryland Finley, 6 for Savannah Powell-Goodman, 5 for Jazzy Kirby, 4 for Caitlin Ragsdale, and 2 each for Reagan Holmes and Ashlyn Leonard. JV team and freshman team both won. They are both undefeated. So the JV team won 64-28. The freshmen won 56-34. Freshmen are now 12-0. I've lost track of the JV record, but both teams undefeated. And when you think about who's playing varsity, you know, you've got Cayman Beckemeyer as a sophomore. She could be on the JV team at a lot of schools. You've got Ryland Finley, a freshman, who's not playing freshman. She's playing varsity and sometimes some JV. Masora Nambara, Lauren Chastain have both seen some varsity action. They're both freshmen. And so you look at the future, and it's especially amazing that those teams were undefeated, given that some of their best players in those classes aren't playing at the levels that you would normally think they're playing. They're playing up on the varsity level, or in some cases, maybe they're playing more JV than freshmen. So great year for the program overall. And the Lady Tigers varsity team, even with their recent struggles, 11-6, and at last count were ranked in Class 6. We'll see if that holds after a couple of losses. Well, they were still ranked after the one loss to West Plains. We'll see if the loss to Stratford knocks them out of the top 10. But obviously, up and down at all levels, the Lady Tigers basketball program having a great year, as both the JV and the freshman teams are undefeated. We're going to take a break and be back with some highlights from the first half on our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber...
Back on our Gold Medal Gym's halftime show, Lady Tigers lead 41-10, which means there were lots of highlights in the first half. Let's take a look first at this three-pointer by Jazzy Kirby, top of the key. She drains it, put it in, and that made it 22-6. Lady Tigers. Pressure, full court pressure was good the entire time for Republic and caused Branson a lot of trouble. There's a tip by Caitlin Ragsdale. Kirby gets it, shovels it to Ragsdale, and then she gives it up to Savannah Powell-Goodman. And then in the second quarter, there was a stretch where Rylan Finley got hot. There she is driving into the lane, putting up the one-handed running jumper. It was good. And they kick it to her on the wing. She steps in, hits the shot, gets it to go. And then Caitlin Ragsdale hit the three-pointer late in the second quarter to make it 41-10 from the corner. It's good, nothing but net for Caitlin Ragsdale. And the Lady Tigers lead it 41-10 as we are just about ready to start the third quarter. We're going to take one more quick break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
We start the third quarter, and Branson gets the ball first with Republic on top, 41-10. It took more than 5 minutes for Branson to score the first time in the second quarter. Let's see what the Lady Tigers defense can do this time. Good defense by Powell-Goodman. Knocks the ball away. She already deflected a pass once, and Rivero's having a real problem getting any kind of a distance now. She throws it to Hodges. Hodges, underhand pass to her teammate Heil, who gives it up to Ellie Haney. Haney drives into the baseline, puts up a one-handed runner, no good, and it is out of bounds. Touched last by Branson. Ellie Haney didn't like that call. She was pointing and saying it touched Republic last, but I think it's because she had touched either with her foot out of bounds or something like that before she touched the ball. Jazzy Kirby tried to throw it to Ragsdale, and Beckemeyer didn't realize it, I think. Now a turnaround jumper is no good, but Beckemeyer is fouled on the way back up, looking for the putback. Let's watch it again. Ragsdale tosses it down to Leonard. Missed the shot, but it went right to Beckemeyer. And Beckemeyer shoots free throws, working on a 12-point night. First one is good. Beckemeyer scored 9 in the first quarter. Then she spent some time on the sideline with foul trouble. She makes 1 of 2. And out of bounds, knocked out by Ashlyn Leonard. So Beckemeyer has 13 now, and it's 42-10. Hodges looking for a teammate, goes to Riveros. Crossover dribble, takes it to the baseline and dribbled it off her leg out of bounds. And it will go back to Republic with 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. Kirby's wide open. You can see her arms at the bottom of the screen waving for the ball. She gets it to Leonard, who's fouled. Watch down at the bottom of the screen on this inbounds play. You'll see Kirby saying, hey, I'm open. They got it to her. And then she threw it to Leonard, who got fouled. Leonard's first free throw rolls off. Chloe Grimm has 4 fouls now. So she will sit down. And Reagan Culver, the 5'2" sophomore guard, checks in. Leonard shoots the second one, makes the second one. She's got 3 points. And it's 43-10. I mean, it's hard to say that Republic's not really playing that well, but, you know, they're up 33 points, but they have not played, they haven't looked especially sharp. And sometimes that happens when you're overmatching your opponent by so much. Pal Goodman is fouled from behind. Kirby made the extra pass. They got it on the outlet pass. Pal Goodman threw it to Kirby. She bounced it once and threw it right back to Pal Goodman, who got hit on the arm. First free throw good for Savannah Pal Goodman. 7 points for Savannah tonight. 6:09 left to go in the third quarter. And the second one is no good. And the rebound is a tie-up. And it stays with Republic. So Beckemeyer reached in. It's like nobody jumped for it. They just let it fall down to hand level, and Beckemeyer reached in and grabbed it. So Beckemeyer will throw it inbounds on the baseline, lob it all the way up top to Pal Goodman. Beckemeyer tripped up on the way in, a blocking foul called against Branson. So they lob it in. Watch Beckemeyer comes in around a screen and then drives, and they stuck a leg out. Beckemeyer slow to get up. 6:03 left to go in the quarter. And I haven't heard any indication of a timeout, but I believe there is going to be a timeout. Let's watch it again. It could be that they just kind of knocked knees.
30-second timeout.
As she drove in. You know, they did kind of knock knees. Hopefully that's all it is. Beckemeyer walked off under her own power. And so it was a quick timeout. And it looks like Beckemeyer is going to go back out. Yep. So I think they just needed she just needed a breather. And and they called the timeout so she could stay out there. Otherwise, with the stoppage, she would have had to come out. Now she stays in. And the Lady Tigers were all set up. 2 at the ends of the free throw line, 1 on each block. And Pal Goodman to trigger the inbound play. They turn around, start setting screens. They throw it into Ragsdale. She was open for 3, passed it up. Now to Beckemeyer. Takes it all the way in, off the glass too hard, tipped and out of bounds off the fingertips of Harley Hodges. And Republic will keep it. 5:54 left to go in the third quarter. Still no field goals in this third quarter. 3 free throws by Republic. Leonard to Pal Goodman. She's open for 3. It was short. Beckemeyer had the ball. She falls down, and it goes out of bounds off of her. She tripped over Shelby Heil. Pal Goodman with the miss, and then watch Beckemeyer. She gets the ball, falls down, and then falls over backwards. .538 left to go in the third quarter. Out of bounds, touched last by Ragsdale. Rachel Riveros, guarded by Ragsdale, works her way through a pick. Macy Rogers gives it back to Riveros. Riveros goes to the free throw line, puts up a jumper and hits it.
2-point shot good for number 20, Rachel Riveros.
First points for Rachel Riveros. And at the other end, a three-pointer
Good number 15, Jazzy Kirby.
by Jazzy Kirby. Foul called on Republic. Let's watch the Kirby three-pointer on that last possession. Stepped back and hit it. Foul on Pal Goodman is her third. And a foul on Harley Hodges on the inbound play. 4 on Harley Hodges.
Returning to the game for Branson, or for Republic, will be number 1,
Jazzy Kirby's three-pointer gave her 8 points.
and returning for Branson will be number 34, Riley Eford.
So it took about 3 minutes for Branson to score its first points of the third quarter after taking more than 5 minutes to score at the beginning of the second quarter. Beckemeyer went into the heart of the defense, got it taken away, and Rachel Riveros comes out of there with it. 5'4" junior guard, also the designated national anthem singer on the team. Ragsdale went for the steal, committed the foul. Seldom have I looked forward to the continuously running clock in the fourth quarter more than I have tonight. This one's going pretty slow, and it's never been close. Inbound play to Riveros, who lays it off the glass and in. Right up over the top of the defense to Riveros. She's got 4 quick points, and it's 47-14. Kirby passed up a three, throws it to Holmes on the arc, and her three is good. Reagan Holmes hits the three-pointer.
Reagan Holmes.
50-14. Almost, well, it was through the hands of Macy Rogers, and then she's called for double dribble. So Rogers lost the handle, and it fell out of her hands. Then she committed the double dribble. Mihan Ambara checks in. Caitlin Ragsdale checks out for Republic. 50-14. Republic on top by 36. Finley bounces it once, throws it to Nambara. She bounces it once, throws it to Holmes. Bounces it once, throws it to Kirby. Kirby broke the string by bouncing it twice, and then Rylan Finley is called for walking. Down to almost 3 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Riveros crosses over on Mihan Nambara, goes up for a shot, gets fouled, and it'll be, I think, 2 free throws, no? Yes. Mihan Nambara commits her first foul. It's the third team foul. And Rachel Riveros goes to the free throw line. All 4 of her points in the third quarter. And her first free throw is good. Rolled around and went down. So 5 now for Riveros. All of them in about the last 3 minutes, and she's the team leader in scoring now with 5. Next one is no good. That one rolled around and fell out, and Beckemeyer with a rebound. Spins in the lane, puts it up, too short. Finley almost had the board, but it was grabbed by Taylor Bradley, or rather Shelby Heil. Heil throws it on the wing and then back to Riveros. Riveros down the middle of the lane, puts up the shot. It's good, it'll count. And Rachel Riveros is on fire now. 7 points in the quarter. And Ambara commits her second foul. Riveros with 7 points. And now make it 8. She's almost got half the scoring output of Branson. And she's got Oliver scoring in about the last 3.5 minutes. 2:38 left to go in the third quarter. And they call timeout. We'll take one as well. Lady Tigers on top 50-18, and we'll be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back to action, and Republic with the ball, leading 50-18. Pass to Finley was knocked away, but Nambara ended up with it, and Republic resets. Finley to Holmes, open for another three. That one was too long, and a rebound to Branson's Shelby Heil. Heil throws it to Macy Rogers, the 5'8 freshman guard, and she gets to Reagan Culver, a 5'2 sophomore. Now Riveros, who's got all of the scoring in the third quarter for Branson. And she throws it back to Rogers. Now to Riveros for three. No good, but an offensive board by Briley Eford. Another three by Riveros. No good. Another offensive board for Branson, another three, and that one is good. Macy Rogers makes the three-pointer. And it's 50-21. 7 straight points by Branson. And it's down to 29 on the lead, so we will not have a continuously running clock if it stays here. But a foul away from the ball against Shelby Heil. I didn't see that one. Don't know what the call was, but that's 4 on Heil. That's the 6th foul of the half on Branson. It's been quite a scoring drought now for Republic. Nambara on the arc. Her three is no good. Finley with a putback. She's fouled on the way back up. Reagan Holmes a three and Jazzy Kirby a three, and those are the only 2 field goals here in the third quarter for Republic. Finley hits the first. And the second. And she's got 12 points. So a good night for Rylan Finley. And in fact, she's just 1 point behind Cayman Beckemeyer for the leading scorer for Republic. Three-pointer is no good by Riveros. Rebound to Republic. Nambara to Kirby. Jazzy Kirby passed up the three. Throws it to Finley. 17-foot jumper is no good. Kirby with a rebound off the glass. Gathers it in. Puts it back up and in. And Jazzy Kirby now in double figures with 10. Ball knocked away from Riveros briefly. Now Macy Rogers has it. Reagan Holmes tried to tie her up. And as time expires, I had taken my eye off the clock, so I thought, what in the world kind of a shot? Or why did she shoot it like that? Then the buzzer went off as the ball was in the air. It reminds me of an old story I'll have to tell Jack Cook later about Jay Randolph and a free throw in college. 54-21 is the score at the end of three quarters. We'll take a break and be back with the fourth quarter after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Branson gets the ball first to start the fourth quarter, trailing 54-21. It's more than a 30-point lead, so the clock will run continuously as long as the lead stays over 30. A miss and a rebound to Cayman Beckemeyer. She takes it all the way in, a blocking foul. They count the shot, and a chance for a three-point play by Cayman Beckemeyer. Wasn't that much contact. Defender Haxton probably would have been better off not trying to make it look like there was contact. She was falling backwards before Beckemeyer even got there. And the free throw is good by Beckemeyer. So 16 points now for Cayman Beckemeyer to lead all scorers. Foul is on Ashlyn Leonard. That's one on her. And Shelby Heil will go to the free throw line. The clock will continue to run. She does. And the first one is good. Bounded around, hit the backboard, and fell through. And Shelby Heil has her first point of the night. 8 points for Rachel Riveros, all in the third quarter. 4 each for Chloe Grimm and Riley Haxton. 3 for Macy Rogers. And 2 for Ellie Haney. And now 1 for Shelby Heil. And now 2 for Shelby Heil. And that's the scoring for Branson through 3 quarters. 13 through 3 quarters for Cayman Beckemeyer. She now has 16. Underhanded pass to Ashlyn Leonard. The ball is tied up. Alternating possession stays with Republic. 12 for Rylan Finley. 10 for Jazzy Kirby. 7 for Savannah Powell Goodman. 5 for Reagan Holmes. 4 for Caitlin Ragsdale. And 3 for Ashlyn Leonard. They get it into Leonard in the lane. She fires it out to Finley and then to Ragsdale. Goes around the defender, scoops it up and in. Caitlin Ragsdale. 6 points now. Shelby Heil bounces it to Chloe Grimm. And now intercepted by Finley. Finley's got 2 trailing defenders, and the ball is knocked out of bounds from behind. Hope Schatz checks in for the first time. Savannah Powell-Goodman with the three, and she hit it.
Three-point shot against number 22, Savannah Powell-Goodman.
Powell-Goodman into double figures with 10 now. And I mentioned Hope Schatz into the game. 5 steals, no turnovers for Schatz. And a turnover by Branson at the other end. So Hope Schatz into the game for the first time for Republic. Reagan Holmes checks in as well. And Missouri Nambara has checked in down there as well. And she'll take the inbound pass from Hope Schatz and bring it up court. Finley throws it to Nambara. Crossover dribble, gives it to Leonard and then to Holmes. Now in the corner to Schatz. Schatz bounces it once to Finley. Finley to Leonard. Leonard turns. Tried to throw it to Nambara. It was taken away by Chloe Grimm. But another turnover by Branson. And Missouri Nambara has it back to Holmes to Leonard. Leonard at the free throw line to Finley on the wing. Gets around the defender. Underhand shot is no good, but Holmes is there to grab it. Out to Nambara. Takes it in, lays it up and in.
Basket good, number 14, Missouri Nambara. Technical foul.
And a technical foul.
Branson, Harley Hodges, that'll be her 5th.
And that's 5.
19 foul.
So, away from the ball somehow.
Number 14, Missouri Nambara.
And Nambara will get the benefit of shooting the free throws. So I don't know what happened there. But Nambara misses the free throw. Makes the second one. And Missouri Nambara has 3 points.
Back into the game for Branson, number 34.
She has played well since being brought up and inserted into the varsity lineup at the Nixa Invitational. Had a couple of good games there. And 3 points in very limited action tonight. Leonard at the top of the key. To Holmes, now on the wing to Rylan Finley. Now to Schatz. Looks inside to Leonard, turns around in the lane and bounced out. And the ball out of bounds, touched last by Branson, stays down here with Republic. Finley to Hope Schatz open for 3. It's short, but a put back up and in by Reagan Holmes.
Number 1, Reagan Holmes. Basket good for number
At the other end,
Riveros.
Rachel Rivera scores and gets fouled.
Called on number 14, Missouri
Foul is on Missouri Nambara.
Team
First foul on her, and the 6th team foul on Republic. And Riveros will shoot free throws.
number 25, Reagan.
Riveros has 10 points now. Missed the free throw and Hope Schatz with a rebound. Finley to Holmes. Holmes to Leonard. Leonard swings it out to Schatz. And Finley down the lane. Scoop shot is in.
Basket good, number 25, Rylan.
Rylan Finley has 14 points. 2 short of the team lead tonight. 3 at the other end is no good. Schatz with the board. She weaves around the defenders, and Ellie Haney stuck a leg out there and committed the foul. And that's 5 on Haney. Watch her leg. I don't know if she was trying to do that or if she just lost her balance. But Schatz will go to the free throw line and looking for her first points. First one is no good. It did everything but go in. She'll have one more. Trying to become the 9th Republic player to score tonight. And she left it short. Riley Eford gets the rebound and gets it to Riveros, who brings it up court. Eford on the wing, and now Riveros with a three. It's good. Riveros has been a lone bright spot for Branson. 69-28. And time just about to wind down. Down to 5 seconds left. Holmes has it. Throws it to Leonard. Almost traveled. Just kind of absent-mindedly took a step, but she kept the pivot foot. And time expires, and it's a big win for the Lady Tigers tonight. They get back in the win column, recover from the loss to Stratford. Final score, 69-28. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Custodial staff, please do have a safe ride home tonight.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Back in Branson, the Lady Tigers are winners tonight, 69-28. They're now 3-0 in the conference and 12-6 overall. They outscored Branson 22-6 in the first quarter, 19-4 in the second quarter. They led 41-10 at halftime. It was 54-21 after 3, and the final 69-28. Branson was led by Rachel Riveros, 13 points. Republic had 4 players in double figures, Cayman Beckemeyer 16, Rylan Finley 14, 10 each for Jazzy Kirby and Savannah Powell-Goodman, 6 for Caitlin Ragsdale, 7 for Reagan Holmes, and 3 for Ashlyn Leonard. The JV and freshman teams also both won. They are both still undefeated, and we will be back with more Republic basketball tomorrow from this same spot. Boys come down here to play a conference game tomorrow night, and then the girls will be back in action on Thursday at Carthage. We'll have that one for you as well. Once again, the final tonight, 69-28. Player of the game was Rylan Finley. Limited action, 12 points. She had a big second quarter to help the Lady Tigers put the game away. So congratulations to Rylan Finley, our player of the game tonight on Republic Tiger Sports. And that's going to do it. 69-28 the final. Republic beats Branson. Thanks for watching Lady Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. And so long from Branson High School.